Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, Enfield at last. We're back on it. So, today's video, what I'm going to do is try and get the crankcases together, as in bearings in, cranking, get all that sorted. And what I'm going to do is put the empty gearbox case onto the back of the engine as well, because that'll just make it a little bit easier for me to hold it and stuff while I put all the innards back in the gearbox. But I'm just going to try and concentrate on the cases today and maybe the cranking. First, I've got obviously the cases here, and we've got a line of studs. So what I'm going to establish first is getting all the studs sort of where they should be, so I'm not messing about with it when I've got the cranking bearings in and got a gasket on and things like that. I'm going to establish all these first, exactly where they go, so I know in my own mind where they are, and we can slot it all together fairly quickly. So yeah, let's get studs sorted out first. Right, let's start by flipping these over, see if we've got any that are threaded, which I believe we have. That one and that one I can definitely see is threaded. And obviously these are all passed through. As you can see, because I'm a bit daft, I really should have marked these up and probably done a bit of a plan of where they came from, but I didn't. So we've got a little bit of messing about to do to get the right stud in the right hole, and then it should be plain sailing after that, really. And when I've got the studs sorted out, I'm going to give these a damn good wash through, a thorough wash. I've got a load of brake cleaner and stuff. We'll get the air fired up and give them a good blowout, all in the crevices, everything, so we don't have any nasties in there when the engine's together. Right, them two are the same, them two are the same. Not quite sure what that big fat one's for, we'll find out. That one's a single one, that's single, that's single, that's single, that's single. These ones are brand new stainless ones because these are on show. We'll see where they go in a minute. You'll see why I've chose to get new ones. Right then, which is which? Let's just get an idea. These, yeah, them two are blind holes, so they've got to come through here like so. Yeah, they've got to be long enough for there. Ew, is that going to be? I thought that was them. Oh, that might be them then. I'll clean them up. That might be them. Let me quickly clean them up, because I think they're going in there. Right, I've just sit them round on the polishing mop, not the wire wheel, just gentle mopping so I don't rip all the plating off. Now if I drop them in there, hold on, let's move them back down there a minute. Yeah, I'd say that's them two. I'll tell you what, let's get the brake cleaner and blast these holes out as well. Make sure they're clear. Right. Lay the same length thread, yeah. Nice clean threads straight in. Oh, if I spoke too soon. Oh, that's going straight in as well. Nice. What I'll do, I'll probably establish these and then pop them back out and put a tiny double thread lock on them. Right, let's see if we've got that right. Well, I'd say that's a winner. Winner, winner. Now these two I know definitely go up here. The new ones. I don't know why I put nuts on both ends. Again, let's give them a blast with the brake cleaner. Right, that's definitely the new ones. The only ones that are on show. Huh, and it's the new ones that feel a bit tight. That one's going in. He says, oh yeah, there we go, it's on the move. There's a little bit of powder at the start of it. Let me just get a knife. Here we go. I think it's just got a little lip of powder there. Oh yes, we're on the move. Right, let's check them out. Oh, fingers. Oh, there we go. There we go, that's what I mean. That would have looked terrible if we put the old studs in them two top ones. Now we've got them nice polished stainless ones on show. So right, I'm happy with that. That bit's right. Right, moving forward a little bit. I've been sorting more studs out and getting myself all confused. But I think I'm getting to the bottom of it, sort of. So I've now got the studs that hold the gearbox on. Not quite sure what that big boy's for, whether it's for this or not. I'm sure it'll come to light. Right, what I've got going on now is these here. So if you look at all the other holes which we've got these big ones here. So there's one there and one up here, and then we've got corresponding ones on this case. So that says to me dowels, location dowels. I can't remember taking any out. I may have done, but I certainly can't find any at all. Now I know there's chances that they could have come out transporting them or whatever. Anything could have happened. Also in the parts catalogue, let's grab this, and I've gone through this parts catalogue. I've just been sat down for quite a while scouring it, and there's no mention of them. If you look here, I know GoPros are pretty poor, So one will be up here and one down here. All we've got to mention of is stud, washer, nut. Down here, stud, washer, nut. Like every single other fixing point. Stud, washer, nut, slower, and so on and so on and so on. There's no mention of location dowels, which I think is a bit odd. I've also gone onto the Hitchcock's website. I mean, that can be a bit awkward to navigate, the Hitchcock's site, and I can't find anything. To me, that needs dowels in there. Also, the egg gasket is the same size in them two areas. Like, you know, that'd slide over some dowels. I think I'm going to make some. It's not going to hurt it, is it? I think I'd rather have some up there because obviously it's machined out for something to go in there. So I think I'm going to make some. I've got myself a little bit of brass. I'm gonna pop some in. It'll also help with the egg gasket as well, holding that in place when you're putting all the motor together. So yeah, you know, I could probably sit here for another half hour, 3/4 of an hour, trawling through Hitchcock's parts list and site and maybe find some. I don't know. Could it have been something where on later bullets they've gone, oh no, let's not put them dowels in, it'll save half a pence. Half a pence, I'm showing my age now. But sometimes these things happen. So I'm just going to make some. It's not going to hurt. And I'd rather have something there than nothing. So it's going to get some brass ones. It's slowing the job down a little bit, but I'd prefer something in there. Right, let's push the Harley David Bond back a bit. Ow. Try that like this. Keep forgetting about that shoulder. Oh, it's in gear. Come on, you great big tractor. There we go. That's the stud going through. Okay. Quick measurement to the engine. Right. Yeah, fair bit's got to come off that. Done. They should do the job. Hopefully. I didn't share my super high-tech parting tool. I didn't think it'd go down well. So anyway, I'll try them on. Oh, let's move that. Oh, did you notice? Did you notice the change of bar as well? The material. Yeah. I got a little bit over ambitious and made it a bit small, but these should fit. Oh yes, nice and tight look. That's got to be better. Oh no, it's got to be. Right, I think, I'm not sure if I've solved all the stud mystery. I think I've got the main ones sorted. These three at the front here, they're all part of the front engine bracket that bolts to the frame. But what I might do when I put these together is just find some nuts and bolts out and just clamp that together for now. The bottom here, Oh yeah, I've got to sort the bottom ones out. Oh, I think I know that one. Anyway, let's put them cases back together and stand it up and then finish the stud thing off. Hopefully my super duper dowels will be fine and dandy. Famous last words. Come on, why aren't you lining up now? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? I think I'm putting it down wonky. That's my trouble. I've gone wonky. Right, let's try that again. That's the one. Ooh, they've worked. Yes. Excellent. Location dowels, spot on. Right. Nah, let's try these long ones. That's got to be that one. That short one's got to be there. Yes. I'm going to do a bit of a dummy run with them. Make sure we've all going to be okay. Let's get the nuts. I'm going to spin the nuts on everything because I want to make sure, I say, everything's going to be spot on, because when I put this together I want it to go together once. I'm not have to keep pulling it apart, because I am going to put a little tiny smear of gasket sealer on this. Anything that eliminates leaking. So these look a tiny bit long, and I've wound them all the way in. I think we're all right, actually. They do look a little bit long, don't they? Shall I take them out? They're stainless. I could turn them off a little bit. Anyway, let's get the other studs sorted first before we do anything like that. I think that one's picked up a bit of alloy in the thread as I've pushed the casings together. There we are. That one's going on. Right, that one, I'm sure that is one of them. Nope. No, that one. It's that one. Right, I need some more washers. I think there's a little smidgen of powder coating gone in that. So I think, where's the drill? I've just, oh, there it is. What I'm going to do, yeah, that drill passes through, so I'm going to pop it in the drill and just whiz that in and out a little bit, see if we can clear the powder coating. That's better. Sorted. That didn't take much, did it? Let's put another one on the bottom of that, just to make sure we're all good. Right, we'll just make sure these top two work now. So I mean, it's definitely worth doing. Like that hole there, just a bit of powder in there. And I'll say, if we was trying to put it all together with the crank in, the bearings in, the gasket on, a bit of gasket sealer, we could end up in a bit of a mess. So I'm just, I'll say, just doing this so I know it's all going to go together easy. Well, as easy as possible. Right, I think, no, they're different threads, them ones. Hopefully these will pass through. Yep. Might as well get a couple of washers on and spin them up. Are they the same? Yeah. That one's a bit sticky. Let's sort that one out. Just a bit of muck on the threads, I think. That's got it. Right, we'll just blast these back ones out for the gearbox mounting. These, I believe, are for all in the primary drive. We'll slowly work through them. It's amazing how long this bit's took, actually. You just don't realise. Right, let's blast a bit of brake cleaner in them. Bit of a blowout. I'm just going to try these in to make sure they're all good as well. Yeah, that's looking all right. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, trying to think which way round it goes now. Two are slightly shorter. I think they actually go on the bottom. Not really matters at this stage. I just want to see if they're okay. Come on, don't be that awkward last one. There we go, look at that. I'm happy with that. Excellent. Right, moving on a little bit. Time's moving on, so I've slight change of plan. I'm going to continue getting all like the fixtures and fittings sorted out on the outside of the engine. So I've got the inner primary cover, I've got the gearbox. I'm gonna make sure all this fits as well now. I might as well continue with this, and then I know everything's going to be right. So I think on here, what is it? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make sure all these are good now. I'm going to make sure the gearbox housing slides on, and then literally continue with, like I say, with all the fixings to make sure they're good. So yeah, let's have a go at the cover next. Right, let's see if these go in all right. Cleaned all the threads. Hopefully they'll all go in nicely. Right, that, oh, I want one for here now. What's one? I think that's is that the longer one? Let me just brush the threads out on that. And I think that longer one goes there. Straight in. That's better. If it's the right one. Yeah, because I think the tensioner goes on that one. So that's looking about right. I'll just find the tensioner just to make sure. There we go. That's looking about right. Right, so we know all them are good. I think this is the one for there. Let's give that a blast out actually. Let's just slide that back off without anything dropping. I think that's for there. That's got to be right. And that one there. I'll say it might seem like I'm probably going about it wrong to some people. But as I said earlier, I just want to make sure everything's going to be right, and then this will give me a chance if like the threads have gone on a stud or anything like that. It will give me a little bit of a chance to get new ones ordered. Right, let's get the outer case to make sure that's going to be the right one. I think it is. Here we go. If that fits through there, we are on a winner. Yeah, it's looking right to me. That's definitely the one. Right, let's just pop that back off a minute and try the gearbox. Looking right to me. Right, let's try the nuts on. That's looking about right. And there's two got to go in there. I won't bother with them just yet. That's just for the top engine mount. Let's drop that back on. Might as well have a look. Cover back on. Yeah, happy with that. Definitely happy with that. It's gonna look good, I think. Okay, the next thing I've been trying is the filler neck. Now it's a little bit stiff. This is what I'm saying, doing this now, because the engine's all got to like be split again. If any debris goes in, at least it's all coming apart again. You know, we haven't got the internals in there. and I'll be washing it all out. Look, this, it hasn't got to go in a lot actually, but I mean I've just literally washed the threads with the brake cleaner. It may be a little bit of powder. I think there's a little bit of powder at the top there. Obviously I haven't got a tap that big, so we're just going to have to work at this. Now let's pop a bit of grease on it. Right, so look at this, that goes on there. Then a lot of thread that's got to go in. But I don't want to force it, I don't want to cross thread it. So if we just add a little bit of grease and just work away at it. And again, it'll be just another part that we know is going to be absolutely fine, and it'll go straight back in when we're putting the engine together for the final time. I'll say if any debris goes down in there, it really doesn't matter right now. Yeah, it goes a couple of turns and stops. So alright, I might be able to get it lower. Right, that's got a hole in it. Let's see if I can get something in that just to get a bit of a better grip. Right. Pop that through there. And I should be able to turn it with that. Keep working it away. Right. Oh, that's getting easier. Yeah. Oh, that feels better. Well, let's pop that on. Nice. That's it. At least we know that goes on right now. It'll go on nice and easy when we come to do the final bit. Yeah. Right. Let's give them a blowout. Little location dowel got to go in this as well. Right, I'm going to try all these studs now. I'll just clean the threads off a little bit and I'll make sure they're okay. Make sure these are okay then. That's it. Right. We've got to, haven't we? We've got to. We've got to try it. We've got to drop the lid on just to see what it looks like. There we are. Obviously no gaskets are going on. I'm sure you're aware it's all got to come back apart. Oh, there we go. Oh yes. Right, now the other bit. Let's go. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Very, very happy with that. Obviously, it's got my mucky paw prints here and there, well, everywhere. But no point in me washing it like properly, like cleaning it properly, because it's all got to come to bits again. Very happy with that. Very, very, very happy. It's certainly going to be different. As I said, it's got my mucky prints here and there. But yeah, that is going to look fantastic. I've got to pick the this bit up off Alex, and the rocker covers, they're all done. I've literally just got a message off him now, so I'm going to go and get them in the morning, because I think it's actually gone 5 o'clock now. And what I'll probably do is just check all them out before I pull it apart, and then we know absolutely everything is spot on. We're not going to encounter any problems. That was sort of my idea behind it. Yeah, I get it, you know, I could have probably just dived straight in, got the crank and the bearings in and just gone for it. But it'd be just my luck that there'd be a problem with a thread or something like that. And obviously, just having the bare casings, it's much, much easier to do any sorting out or repairs or anything like that before we go and put all the guts in the engine. So that was sort of my reason behind building the cases up. Just to, yeah, make sure everything's fine for the final build. Yeah, it'll only take me 10 minutes just to pull that apart again, and then we can get all the internals in, the engine and the gearbox. Well, I am very, very happy with that. I've really enjoyed doing that today, actually. Just, you know, checking it over and making sure everything's okay. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm certainly pleased with the way it's coming out. I'd say you might see like little patches off my greasy hands and stuff, but obviously we'll wash it all out. And then we'll be getting all the nice stainless fixings, you know, all the plugs and everything for here. And we'll get nice hoses for the breathers and stuff. In fact, obviously this is aftermarket, this bit, so it'll have a hose from here to there, and then one from here out to here. This on the original setup would have had a bracket here. I can't quite remember what it's for. As you can see, these studs are slightly longer than the bottom ones. What I'll probably do is actually quickly knock a bracket up for there that holds this pipe, this one coming off here, and then yeah, that'll sort of correct this a little bit. But yeah, and as you imagine, the brand new carb sat on there, it's having an Amel carb. All that'll be brand spanking new. Obviously we've got a nice chrome exhaust, all that is brand new. Yeah, I reckon I could safely say there's not going to be another Enfield like this. I don't know, maybe someone has done it like this, but I don't think I've ever seen one. It's got that sort of Vincent Black Shadowy sort of look to the engine. I know it's never going to be a Vincent Black Shadow, but if you know what I mean, it's got that sort of look with all the blacks. Yeah, very, very happy with that. Very happy. Then we're going to have all the oil lines that I'm going to make up. And it'll all stand out against this black. It will. Yeah. Very pleased. Very, very pleased. Also, we'll have the old cooling ring fin, or whatever you call it, on the exhaust there. And all these extras will really stand out against the black. Yeah, we've got stainless engine mounts. The mount that goes to the frame, they're all stainless as well. I'm just probably going to give them a scrub finish or something like that, so they're just nice and bright. Yeah, obviously I'll have its nice cap on here and all this. But yeah, I've already got that nice alloy cap there with the Enfield in there, embossed in, or machined in on this one, I do believe it is. Yeah, it'll start looking better and better and better as all the bits go onto the engine. Very happy. I'm pleased with that, and I've really enjoyed doing it. You know, just obviously, like I say, I could have tucked straight into it, but as I say, it'd be just my luck. There'd be something wrong, and I've got to pull it apart and try and dress things up or whatever. At least now we know it's all going to go straight back together. Pop it apart, get all the internals in, and I know it's all going to go really easy and pop back together fairly quick with no issues, no troubles at all. Yeah, I think it is worth the extra time doing this, and we can get to see what it's going to look like as well. There'll be people saying he's only done it to have a look at it. There might be a bit of that as well, yeah. Might be, just a little bit. But yeah, next video, Enfield video, we'll be pulling that apart. In fact, I'll go and get the other couple of bits off Alex in the morning. We'll just double check that they were all going to be okay, and then obviously we'll put it apart and get all the new bearings and cranking, get all that sorted. Obviously new piston rings, the lot. Yeah, super duper, very happy. Anyway, that'll do for this video. I know I thought I was going to get all the internals in, but that took a bit longer than what I thought. But at least, like I say, at least we know it's going to be okay. Massive thank you to you all again for the stickers. Really appreciate it. And the patrons, you're immensely appreciated. All the people that have helped support silly old me in here, keep putting them videos out. I know it's been a bit quiet this week with the videos because I've been sorting other things out and I had a couple of days off. Sometimes it goes a bit like that, but we've got to get I've got the brake caliper pistons turn up for the Harley today, so I can now get that finished as well. So yeah, it's going to be a very busy couple of weeks really. While we plough on. Yeah, massive thank you. I've got another sticker that I've designed because I've noticed some of you are sort of having a few stickers here and there, and I'm trying to design more so you're not keeping ending up with the same sticker. So I've got these on the way. I'll pop one up. That's steampunk blue. Steampunk bulldog. So I've got them on the way. What I'm going to try and do now with the stickers is do batches of 50 but make them all different, so you guys that are having a few, at least you're having a different sticker. So they're actually on the way. They'll be on eBay, but if you give us a few days for them to turn up, they've all done, designed and getting printed. Anyway, that'll do. Cheers for watching guys, take care.